So start with feeling your body relax. Make sure it's comfortable. Then you need to stretch your legs, do something with the shoulders. Let your teeth, your lesset,
jaw.
A little bit of the shoulders, everything that you can to make yourself comfortable. And pay attention to your breath. It's always there if we pay attention to and if we are focused on something. Now we want to focus on this, on the air. Come inside, bring you like energy, clean, and then relax something when you exhale. So another 2 breaths like that. Inhale and exhale. So now when the body is a bit more relaxed and calm, you can start focus on your imagination. You can see how you feel relaxed. Feel your legs on the ground, like how you observe something from the earth. And it's going up, like with your closed eyes, you look inside, into your body, the shoulders, the head. And then we are going a little bit out from this body. And we can go through the window or through the ceiling and see all city of Tzfat, like under you. Look at the forest. You look flying like a bird, like a butterfly, like everything you want now. And you're going on the forest. You can see many different colors. Try to observe them, check how does it make you feel. And slowly you're like taking your look and you see the ocean, the beach, the right side. You look and you see under you, in front of you, the blue color. So you can check the differences between the water blue and the sky blue. Maybe a little bit green going there. And try to observe, feel it, allow it go into you. And then you're looking back to the forest. And you start to see maybe flowers, maybe fruits, other colors. It can be any color. Pink, purple, red, orange. Check around and try to find maybe even one more color. And if there is a color that like you want to look even more, try to find what color. Maybe the flowers, so check how many flowers are they and how does it make you feel. And then you want to pick one flower. You take one, collect it gently. And you know that whenever you want to feel like you feel right now, so you just need to look at this flower, feel whatever you feel now. And slowly, you want to say goodbye to the forest. You're coming, flying all the way to the top of the mountain, Tzfat. You see the old city. And you recognize this building where you stay. And then slowly you're coming here, coming back, find your body. Start to feel how it starts to move a little bit, the energy coming back. And whenever it's comfortable and it's the right time, so you can come here and slowly Open your eyes. Okay. So here we want to feel what Rabbi Moshe Cordovero said, that if you want to observe energy or color, you don't have to do something. You can just put this picture in your mind and you have to feel like we were at the ocean. Our body was really here. So last week, for who wasn't here last week, we talked about the color and how we see them and how they make us feel. And we want to ask a question about the woman in Judaism. Like, maybe there is an answer between colors and between how we can see ourselves in the world. So we start by talking about the white color and the effect that it has. So we will start with that. Now I will give you a little bit of white. Now it's acrylic, okay? So make sure you don't thin layer, and you can see you have like a shape. We're going to do something with this shape, okay? So it will be slow, little bit of drag and listen at the same time, okay? And you use water. Make sure you have a cup of water next to you, because it's like fun to put the brush in the water and then use it. So it gets
Don't eat the water. I'm not an artist, I've never.
everybody needs more.
Yeah, my home is really identical. I'm not
That's out of myself.
And what is the mess from?
What?
Okay, so the white color goes, we're going to do it. There is like a circle, like a flower here. Not something. So it's going to be on top, okay? Like here, we said the white is like a crown on top of the head, okay? So we're going to do it here. You can on top. Choose one heart and just start to be on top. Yes, the first heart. Okay. Yes. So you do with the brushes, the first heart. Okay. So color the whole heart. Yes, you can. Like you are the artist. We're going to organize the color in a way that we will understand them. This is what we're going to do. So if you want to do something like from your own, you can do it. Mix or everything. No, one heart is white. We're going to talk about the primary colors, okay? So we have 4 of them. The first one is the white, okay? So we start with the first one. So, Yesod. Yesod, yeah, it's different. Yesod is like the something when we have those 3, so we have everything in the world. We can make Gvanim. Foundation Gvanim. Yeah, so when we have the 4 primary colors, so we have, so now basically you do one of the heart. We're doing the whole heart. The whole heart, yes. It's on top. Something to remind you that this is like a crown on top of the head. Okay?
So clay.
Yeah, there is one. You can put a flashlight. under.
Wow.
Okay.
You can check in the box. In the box,
there is the bag, maybe inside. Okay. So we said that the white color is the color of options, right? And to open with white color, it makes us like, I don't know what's going to be, right? Because like we have a new page, so we can put everything inside. And the white color is like a truth, but something that you cannot run away from. It's very true that you like cannot run away from, okay? So we talked last week, I don't want to talk again. And so let's see what we want to say about the white colors. There is all the options, okay? All the colors we have already inside. This is what we want to do.
Just the outside of it.
Whatever, this is this. You can do the entire, so you will feel. And try to feel how the white color makes you feel. The white color brings you all the light that touch the white color, it brings you back. So it's very kind color, and it shows us like everything to give away, okay? So I want to go to the second color because we have like many colors. So I will begin.
Oh, no, that.
So bring it out. Between the colors, and make, like work with a little bit of water in your pen, because you know that the is very strong. Okay. All you want to do here. Okay.
Are we allowed to move this blue one?
To make like bright blue?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure, yes.
That's my question.
Huh? So the blue going to be, okay, in the right heart, the right side.
The right side.
Yes, so now you see in the right side, the right heart that you have. So the white is on top, and on the right we have the blue. Okay?
What happens when you have something different?
It's yours. If you want to get the idea, like how to organize it, so I will explain why we're doing it this way.
Because I don't like yellow and red, so
It's yours.
it's not my colors.
Okay, so the blue color is the color of wisdom. Okay, we have the Sfirot, we're doing it according to the Sfirot. So we have the Keter, the level of the idea. Then we have Chokhmah, wisdom, like how we know things. It's the Torah Shebichtav. And then we have on the other side, we're not going to do here because it's not primary color, is the green, is Bina. Okay, we have, if we said we want to build a chair or to create a word or anything we want to do. So first we have idea, then we have the blue color, like how am I going to do it? What I need if I want to build a chair. So I need the legs, and I need this, and I need the hammer, and whatever I need. And then we'll show up the Bina, like how am I going to connect to do it, everything together. So the blue is the level of the idea, and when we make it to bright blue, so it's Tchalet, so it's the right arm. Okay, we have the Una Yemanit, which is more like mathematics and people who are engineers, so it's from the right side. And the left side of the brain is more like creative people, artists, and people like that. This is the left side. And the blue color, blue and bright blue are the same, just think that for the blue you add more white. Okay, and we talked about the white. And if you go to nature, so you will see the blue color is you will see it all over the sky. All the ocean is blue, right? It's very kind color. And it connects to, we have Torah shebichtav, Torah shebe'al peh, the left and right unot in the brain, they have
Hemispheres. Oh, hemispheres.
hemisphere, yes. And then, so this is in the head, in the level of the ideas. And then we have, it's interesting, before we going down, we have that. We have Chokhmah, Binah, that. Now we need to count 10 counts. So if we want to talk about like something from outside, like colors, it's something that shows outside. So we count the keter, but we don't count the Binah, the dat. If we want to talk about inside, like how does it make you feel, and like Tanya, so they don't talk about the keter because it's outside of us, but they do talk about that. So that is actually where you connect with. So if you said, I don't like to do orange or that, this is yours. Each one of us, they have different way to work with colors and feel the colors, and we observe the colors maybe differently. Maybe, yes, it's like maybe, it's something that no one can show, but there is like, you cannot say that this is not true, so maybe it's true. And it's the purpose of creation. When the creator, when Borei Olam created the world, it's what he wanted to give, to show like the giving, and it connects to Abraham Avinu, Father Abraham. So he had a tent open 4 sides, like giving, very, very kind, very, very like endless, and like no borders, something very, very strong giving. And it's color of, I think, higayon, like logic, right? Higayon, logic, like something that makes sense to me. It's the color of faith. If you will go in the world, not only in Israel, you will go to holy places, you will see holy places many times are blue. Because when I go in, like in the beach, and I see all the ocean, so I cannot see really all the water that is there, but I can see the top, and it makes sense. If this is the top, so inside there is probably fish and everything that is inside. So it's like believe, but it makes sense. It's not like white that you see clearly. It's something that you bring from your own. So it's something that we believe. And it shows like faith that comes from choice. Like we choose to believe, something that we need to do. It's not like we believe, it's not like we know, but we believe with our logic, we want to believe. And in commercial, we will see the blue color, very like cleaning product and stuff like that, because when we observe the blue color, it's relaxed us. It activates our parasympathetic system, which activate all our balutot, which are blue as well. Balutot like balutat atris, the limbs, yeah. So it activates them, very clean and strong. Now, we're doing now the drums. How you have a different name for it? Tambourine. So in Hebrew, Tov Miriam, right? It's called Tov Miriam, which is when they came out from Mitzrayim. So we heard about that, and that when it was the Kriyat Yam Suf, when the yes. So Miriam took Tov and she started to play with it, and it's like where she had the Tov from. They said she made it already in Mitzrayim, because they said that they're going to go out, and she said, oh, if we go out, so what we must have, of course we must be happy because we're going out. So also now we're maybe not in Mashiach yet, but we want to believe that it's very close, so we must be ready with our drums.
Sunscreen, towel, I don't know. Okay, we got tambourine.
And our way as the women to do, like to bring the Geulah close to us, it's with actually we have only three things that it's ours, 3 mitzvot that those are ours. Men should learn all day, all night, and listen to 10 people and meet them again and come back home again. They have like a different work than us, very like all the way different. So we want to understand what it means if this is what we have. So we start with, we have We have the white, you're close to me, so you need to be careful.
Okay, you're right. I gotta be.
So we have the water, okay, and we have the floor. And then what we're going to make? So we're going to make a challah, right? We're going to make a dough. And what we're doing with this dough, we do a frashat challah. Okay, so this is the first mitzvah that we talk about. You can start with the rainbow. All the circles that you have around, it's a rainbow. We will continue next week with the color that we're going to mix between, but today you can start like any primary color you will do it also in the rainbow. So on the rainbow, the blue color is one before the smallest one. Okay, the smallest one will be purple, and then we have the blue. So we can start doing that. Yeah, the second. This is blue. This is purple, and this. Yeah.
Well, we're using the blue colors again.
You will move. Start with the rainbow now. All the way around.
Beautiful.
Never did here.
That's actually very.
I think it's really, really nice. Like I was really shocked.
Okay, so the challah, in the challah, okay, we're in the bread that we make, there is those two colors, and we can start to understand what it says about us. So we don't have mitzvot, basically. Women in Judaism, we don't have mitzvot that connect with the time. Okay, anything that have to be with time, so we don't have to do it. Why is that? Why we don't have to do it? Because we are the time. You probably heard like that we have the moon and we have the sun. So the woman is like the moon and the man is like the sun. He have energy, one energy from maybe 13 when we start to grow up physically. They have one hormone spread all their life. It's really like that. And we have this, and we have this, and we have this, and after that we come back to that, and we have this many, like we have many, many different hormones that actually connect us with time. We cannot, like we're believing the time from our body. We really don't need something to remind us that 1 month passed. We know, we feel Hanukkah, we don't need to take and do things, and Sukkot and everything, we just feel it. And the challah is also bring us to here and now, because it shows how we want to bring, right? Women bring everything from his body, from her life, from everything that she can give, she gives, and even more, right? So this is what the challah show. When we do a frashat challah, so actually we have like, think about women like 500 years ago, or something like long time ago. They have 2 kilos of bread, and this is what she had. Like they work really hard to have it, and now she thinks she like should take a piece and bring it to another person. Like, why she will do that? Because she believes that she's going to have a new and different and another dough also for tomorrow. So it shows also the giving that she gives to other person, and it shows also how she believes. Okay, so this is the 2 things that we can learn from, like, if we're supposed to do challah, so what it says about them. Challah is like chol. Challah is like the word chol. It's like the material, something that is like every day. And in the dough, we have the 4 elements. We have water, we have fire, we have wind, and we have the earth. Yeah, so we have the 4 elements, which is really this word, this material word, really like what we see, what we feel, the really material level. and we want to take this material and bring it into spirituality. So it's like creation. When Hashem took Adam, so he took it from earth, and then he put spirituality inside of him. So this is what women they can do, to bring spirituality into this world. And it's the first mitzvah when they came into Israel. So this is the first mitzvah. Reshit, what you came in, what you're going to do, you're going to do Afrashat Chalah.
Last week's parsha.
Right, nachon. So it's something that, like, it's more important than many other things that men can do. We came here in Israel, you have bread, you bring halal. The next color will be from the other side, will be red. You can read anything there.
That's red. That's a real red. Not with the good song. We just is that we're the next couple.
The red is on the left side, okay? And then we have the left one, yes. Yeah, so the white is on top and the right is blue and the left is red. Whoever wants to do it by this version.
Judy knows I don't go by instructions.
It's okay.
I'm in Judy's ceramics.
The white is on top. Okay, so we want to continue, okay? The white is on top. The red is to the left, exactly. Why is that? Why are we doing it this way? Because, listen, okay. Break it over. Okay. I want to continue, okay? So try to be ADHD for an hour and do.
Okay, she wants, excuse me, she wants to continue.
So we have the red color and the left side. We said we have Chesed, and in the other side we have Gvura. Now, why connect to Father Yitzchak, to Abraham, to Yitzchak Avinu? He was brave and he was on the Mizbeach. Now, most of the time when we hear the Din, Gvura, something from this area, we like start to get stressed a little bit. But we want to see it in the, like, how they show us that it's all together, because we have the blue, we have the kindness, we have the giving. Now we must do borders, we must have gravity, we must have body, we must have rules that inside of these bodies we can do our work, choose to believe in Borei Olam, because if we don't have body and everything is like, well, and everywhere, so we cannot really make a choice because we are all over wrong. And there is a difference between the word in Hebrew. There is the word yirah, Okay, Irat Hashem, and there is the word Pachad. Okay, it's very close, but there is a difference. And the difference between Irah and Pachad is Irah. Okay, Pachad, if someone shoot a gun to my hand, this is Pachad. I'm afraid, it's mafchid. Okay, but if I see a gun on the table, so this is Irah, because it's a gun, but it's not Pachad. It's not Pachad. It's not direct to us. So we want to Lira et Hashem. We don't want to afraid, okay, but we want to know that there is something in it. We want to, okay, remember. The red is show the force of life, everything that is life in the, like it's the motivation, it's the color of passion. And you can see in traffic lights, you will see the red is where they don't want you to like miss the memo. You should see this is red sign, you will stop. Okay, in security button, you will see they are red, because if we are like stressed and we don't remember nothing and we don't know what's going on, if the security button was yellow or other color, maybe we will push the button, maybe not. But the red color brings the chances that we will do something. Now with your art, so you can do the red is all like around everything. Okay, the biggest one is the red. That's the outer circle. The outer circle in the rainbow, yeah.
It'll be hard to touch it.
Okay, so maybe you can wait with it for next week, because we're going to do all the rainbow together. But if you want to do something now, so you can. Okay?
Drawing.
What do you mean?
It's the
I wanted to have an idea that I want to do on board, but I can't draw.
No, not so many.
No, maybe really good.
It's a stage one.
Yeah. Okay, the edge. Yeah. Yes. And you can also do the like the side if you like, but maybe next week, because so you can touch it. And do like work with water, use the water all the time, make everything more. In commercial and that, we will see the red color. It's color that activates us, like fast food. Okay, you come to fast food, so it makes you like choose very quickly. Okay, choose, eat that, and then you finish eating. So okay, you can move on. It's like color that make us like move.
What about this dark area? No?
Like you have a
Just
stick one, so you can play with it. You're going to have 6 colors. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and this is the big 6. Maybe a little bit smaller and we can go less, or we can do it.
Okay.
Now the red color is very good and can give us a lot of motivation. Try to be with me. But what's good what works with the red color is that it must be in proportion. Okay, if we have too much of red, so it shows violence and it can show anger. It really needs to be balanced, like fire. Like blood, exactly. Blood is in the veins, right? We wanted to keep it this way. It must have like borders. Huh? It's true.
Wow.
And the effect of the red color, maybe you can already feel it. It's work very fast. It's not like we need to go all the sky and to understand what is red. It's enough to have like a nice color of red, do the effect. And we said right and left arm because the borders must be in like limits. We don't want to be like too much of the red. We don't want to be, we have the right, we have the giving side, and we have the left, which is the border. So, leolam te small docha, if you want to bring someone the borders, so you do it with your right arms, which is for most of us is the strongest one. And if you want to do borders, so you do it like very like something that you cannot miss. You show whatever you want to say, but in limits. We don't want always to fight for everything. Now, the second mitzvah that we're going to talk, So in red, which one will be? Let's try to get Nida, yeah. I like better to say Taharat HaMishpacha, but it's just a word. So Taharat HaMishpacha, the way that people do it is physically to keep distance between the man and the woman in a very specific time. She responsible to tell the time. She counts for herself. It's something that she's doing for herself. It's not something that someone from Bahut is doing for us. It's something that we do. Now, when we talk about this, so in the beginning we said we have the red, something that someone tell us maybe it's bad, maybe because in the Christianity and also other religion, they treat to women, we talked about it also last week, like they are tameh, okay? Like they are bad, like they are giving us the sin of the flesh, like they want to pull the man and do something bad. It's always like she has a bad will from inside, and she's trying to. They try to avoid. And it, yes, kind of. Alec, yes. And it's something that with them and the Christianity and the Judaism are kind of, we don't want to say, but kind of close, because he was kind of from us. He came from us and he changed the purpose of many things. So we want to look at this word tameh. Okay, I don't know if there is a word, an English word for bit, maybe pure. Impure. Okay. So impure also, listen to the word. It's like something that is not pure. Impure. So in Hebrew, it's different meaning, and we want to see it. In Hebrew, the word tameh means something for distance. It's not touched about good or bad, just about the distance. And I have some examples that shows that. First example is the cloth, the paper of the Sefer Torah is impure, is tameh. And why is, like I said, the Sefer Torah, how can it be? But actually, because it's tameh and metameh, tameh, if something touches it, so it also became tameh, like very hard tum'ah, very hard distance. Because they used to hide food in the clothes of the Sefer Torah. And the rats, they eat the food and they eat the Sefer Torah as well. So they said, okay, we cannot put food with the Sefer Torah, so gazru alav tumah. So they put like it's impure just because they want to keep the distance. So it's not like the Sefer Torah is bad or something like that. It just want to show that these together this not go together. Also the animals, what we call chayot atmeot, the chayot that they're not bad. We just not allowed to eat them. So it's tameh, but it's tameh for us. It's not like something bad with them. Maybe they said that they are even higher than the animals that we do allow to eat, because we need to do them tikkun, to do something for them because they need us.
Those animals it's not kosher.
Yeah, they will be just like they came to the Noach. Yeah, it's actually not my job. More sciences. Nice. So they really they don't need that. They even more holy than the other animals. And also tameh met. Like if someone go to a levaya and somehow touch or I'm not sure how close you need to be in order to tameh met.
Underneath a roof.
Underneath the roof.
Underneath a whole hell.
Okay. Wow. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. I know that we all but it's interesting because you said it's tameh met. It's something that you need to go out of the all the people for a week. So, but we know that this is one of the things that it's the biggest mitzvah that someone can do to lelavot et tameh. So it means that it's okay to be tameh in order to le'asot et mitzvah. So tameh, it's not about good or bad. So when women they have the distance, it's not saying that she's I don't know the makil or other things that people think on this way. And she's the one we said about the time. So she's the one who shows the time. She counts like the moon and like her own period. So it's a way in the world to keep passion in the relationship, because we said passion is something good, but we want to balance it. You don't want to turn off the light, but you don't want also to get burned. So we must learn how to balance, like how we control it, if it's big light or small light. Okay, so it was two sides. We have like in the water in the sink, so we have cold and warm. We have the blue and the red. Chofesh, like freedom, and everything is possible and everything is okay. And borders, because we want to say, I don't like the world think that women, they don't have rules and they do whatever they want, but I'm not sure if they really want to wear, like not to wear nothing and to make like it's everything is okay. So maybe it's something to like we can rethink about it. What is really freedom? Maybe freedom is also to wear whatever you want and still be yourself. If you don't have to show everything that you have, you can keep it. And now we're moving to the third color, to the yellow. The yellow is like making the connect between those two. So I will bring you yellow.
So far, it looks like the American flag.
That's why we gotta get
It's also the French flag. Yeah.
I also don't like it.
No. Okay, so the yellow is in the middle, okay? We have the crown, we have right and left arm, and then we have the belly, okay? The belly is yellow. It's the count if eret, yes. We said we don't count the dot because it doesn't have color. So we are going straight to the yellow. The yellow. Yeah, all the colors are very like right. You can put maybe water, so it will be. Use the water, okay? Because you want it to be like one nice layer. If you don't use the water, so it gets like bumpy. Little bit. Yes.
Thank you.
You said the yellow line, you just wanted to, yeah. The yellow line is in the very middle. Oh, okay.
Okay, so the yellow color is the happiest color in the it's the rainbow. It's Tiferet, yes. And it's like the smiley when they like develop that. So he used to say smiley. Today you know how to be upset and learn other stuff. But basically he just know how to smile. And he's yellow. It's all connected. It's always connected. You will always see that it's connected. You don't know how like they see it, but it's very interesting. Let's say the mix between red and yellow. So it's purple and no, red and blue. Yes, thank you. Red and blue is purple. And in the Corona, I saw it's very strong how they use the colors. They have Tav Yarok. Okay, it's green, so we knew, right? And it was all over the world. They have Tav Sagol. Sagol, it was like, you need to be careful, like the red, but you can go out, the blue, right? And they had the red cities and orange. It was very, they use their color for everything, and we all understand it, just like that. The yellow is in the middle. In the middle. Yeah, for the rainbow, the yellow, wait, start with the answer. Okay, so we have the yellow is very good because it has the ability to to observe the difference, the strong difference between blue and red. They are very different, right? Blue is something and red is something very different. The yellow is like the middle. It's like something that can see those differences, but still like be there. It's not changing the red, make it to be something different. It's not changing the blue. It's just show them. Our sun is yellow, and when in the sun, when sunny day, we can see many different like shades in the color because it's under yellow light. If our sun was purple, so it was everything skin, it's like right. It's like in the middle. Yes, middle between the red and the yellow, and one between the green. Yeah, the purple. Are we going to do the purple is inside. Purple is very like inside.
One closest to the heart.
Right.
But we don't have the.
It's like red, gas, yellow, gas.
Oh my God. I chose the right one.
Yes, exactly. Show me. No, באמת. For the purples. Wait, at the end you will have those. Don't worry. Just keep doing it. You're good. Okay, so the yellow is, we said it has the ability to observe all the difference in its balance. Try to be with me, okay? And its color, it's the only color that's really necessary for our mental health. We must have the yellow, one way or another. People who live in like Antarctica and places they have a few months with no sun, so they have light syndrome, and they use it and it just links yellow light to light because it's something that we really need. All the colors can be with them, without them, but we must have, like when you feel after winter, wow, we need to go to the sun, so we actually need this yellow, we need this color for our soul.
There's a lot of fruits that are like in the yellow shade, like yellow apricot.
Yes, interesting. I don't see colors as bad. I know that there are many theories and it's interesting, but I see it just to go with whatever I feel good. This is really what my belief. Okay, so we said that around the yellow color, all the colors like shine. And it connects, it's Sfirat Tiferet. Sfirat Tiferet connects to Yaakov Avinu, Father Yaakov. And Yaakov have the balance. Okay, that like we are very, very close to finish with it. It's the balance between, we have Abraham gives everything, 4 tent, lech lecha, like that. He was go with Hashem like that. And then there is Yitzchak. Everything is like in the rules. He didn't come out from Israel. It was like on the Mizbeach, everything by the rules. And then there is Yaakov. Yaakov is something in the middle. He wants to work Hashem, but he needs to find a way. So when he left Israel to find his wife, so he said Hashem, okay, we are going to do business. I'm going to work like by you, like what my mom told me. But I will bring 10, right? I will bring the master, and you will bring me success. Like we are going to be together in this. It's not. We want to remember ourselves, and we call the nation of Israel, Am Israel, Am Shel Yaakov, that always want to find the middle way. We don't want to be too much giving to forget ourselves. We don't want to be too much in the rule. We want to find our right way to be in this world and to live with our faith. There is the way that we talked that we have Christianity and like Hindu cultures that they really think that if they want to be holy, if you want to be priest or Nazir or whatever, so you must forget everything. You don't have wife, you don't have account, you don't have anything that's your own. You just, yes, anything. And you just want to be spiritual, like spirituality, to forget the body. But we want to have body, to have families, to have everything that we can, and still in this earth, in this world, in our life, to bring Hashem inside. And
it's actually to elevate the physical, to make the physical more
exactly.
holy.
Yes, this is like what Am Israel is, to try to like eat the cake and keep it. Yes. So the best way that we see it, we have that we see the third mitzvah that women have. What is it? Try to get it. Yes, and it's yellow, of course. So it shows exactly that. It shows that we work 6 days a week. And now we rest. We don't want to work and work and work. Now today it's like very nice to have one day off, and you like almost everywhere you go in the world, you will see that they have this day off. But actually, I'm not sure how many years ago, it was like, what? Work, come on, like what with you? So it can make sense. We said we want it, like we want to feel that we're choosing something, but actually we believe, even if it wasn't seem so nice to rest in Shabbat, Judaism people rest in Shabbat, even if they need to go to jail or go, like do many things worse.
Of course. Especially if they want to go to jail.
So the candle of Shabbat, okay, the last point, and that's it. You can do the middle, yeah, the middle. Or you can wait with it for next week, or you can do the middle.
And the middle is which color?
The middle is yellow, and then you have green.
So after the blue, it's yellow.
Yes, and this is it for today. So just the orange, and this is for today. Yeah, we'll do the mixed colors next week. The purple and green and orange, we will talk about the next week. Okay, so the yellow. Okay, you hear? So the light candle, if we have 12 years old girl, she will do it even if she have at the same home, I don't know, Abu Dhabi. No matter what, a girl, this is something that we do because we bring the light. The women, she brings the freedom, the belief, she brings the border, and also she brings the light. And it shows that the Shabbat shows us exactly what we said. It is the middle between how much we work and how much we take rest. And if we have only like money, if there is poor people and they have all money or for candles and or for yain, kiddush, so you light the candle. Because if we think again, many years ago, they didn't have light from menorah, so this was the light at the home. So if you have the best food and you don't have the light to see it, so you have the best chair, but it's something you don't see, so you crash into. So if you don't have the light, the thing that should help you, should like do something good for you, became your nichshol. You're something that you're like standing in the way. And it also shows something that's in belief, because if we see the light of belief, if we feel lucky and we see something and we said, wow, it was this, everything is a mess, but I said at the end how everything worked out together, and wow, in real life, feel light, right? And sometimes we don't see the whole picture. We just see that this is not working. This is supposed to be this way, and it's not, or whatever. So in the light of Shabbat, we want to like remind ourselves that we are going to see this everything work out together. And in this time, it's very very holy. We can pray, and the time of creation, when creation finish all the 6 days, and then start Shabbat. So the woman, she brings the light into the house. She brings, this is like the prime time night at the house, and it's something that she started. So this is it for today. If it was enough.
Can we write our names inside?
You can, or yeah, because we're going to continue. No, I think
Are we
can leave it
leaving
here.
them here? Are we taking them with us? What are we
You have a
doing?
box, yeah.
Yeah, so we can leave it here. Yeah, it's
They
that
have
way.
to dry.
So,
They have to dry.
let's see how we're.
Julie's gonna do that.
Put your name in the back.
to me. You aren't either.
It's okay because we're not in a very.
Wow.
So be orange next.
That's really nice. That is really nice.
Let me see what you do.
Really?
Oh.
We just wear
I'm so fucking. No.
That's the next color of the orange is going to hide it. Yeah. So next week you must have I will give you. Again, tell me like if you want to get more, how many more?
Did everybody have? Like two, get two or three more.
What did we decide? We took it home.
Oh, you don't take it. I think it's the best thing.
Yeah, of course.
Take it and then just bring it back.
Bring it back, whatever you want. Leave it here, but you have to dry it yourself.
Right.
In the box you're saying?
Leave it here or.
No.
Oh, next, you never
Okay,
know.
so next week I think we will. You want to ask Julie? You want Julie?
Bring it next week. Are you using it?
Very nice.
Oh, I did it wrong.
Oh, orange? Orange.
No, but yellow. Anyway, it's lovely what you said.
So that means that if the mother is sick, grandmother steps in. Is that how it works? Bye, Ray.